I just wanted to say something to some people out here, especially the younger people, but really anybody in general. There are going to be thousands and thousands of people that are going to pull on you on social media, online, the fake news, the Holly weirdos, the lying politicians, celebrities, stars, peers, and this person and that person, political stuff, religious stuff, philosophical stuff, teachers and professors, and people pushing agendas, and people who don't even know you or care about you one way or another, religious stuff, and organizations and racial stuff and political stuff and philosophy of life and the history of this. I could show you a history book and somebody else will show you another history book, and people argue and debate online and back and forth, blah, blah, blah. But we're only here for so much time. Okay. Hopefully for a long time, especially if you're younger, but we're only here but for so long. All that time you're sitting there thinking and worrying and pondering the meaning of life and going back and forth and arguing with these fools and being pulled with one opinion or another because there's billions of people in the world. You could waste your whole life thinking and thinking and thinking. All that time you're thinking, that's time that you're not up doing something, learning a skill, learning how to cook, learning how to fix a car. All right, learning how to use tools and work with wood and work with metal and practice your multiplication and your numbers and reading, but be careful what you read. That's time that you're not up using tools to fix stuff and figure out stuff and how to make stuff and how to build stuff, how to budget, how to balance a checkbook, buy electricity, electronics, all this stuff, how to cook, how to fix cars, like I said, all that stuff, landscaping. You have to get up and learn a skill. There's a time to think, and then there's a time to get up and do something so that you're not sitting there worrying, because human beings actually are not supposed to be sitting down. Okay, the only time we're supposed to be laying down is if we're sleeping or if we're procreating, which we're supposed to be married, which nobody really does it the right way, but we're supposed to. Other than that, we're not supposed to be sitting down. We're not supposed to be watching TV or playing on the internet or any stuff. We're supposed to actually be standing up at all times, moving around. Physiologically speaking, somebody told me this. We're supposed to be very active. We're supposed to actually be outside. We're not supposed to be inside. We're not supposed to be in an enclosed area. We need to be in an outside area with an expanse where we can get all the frequencies and sounds of nature that God made, all the extra area, all the room. Okay, there's a lot more room outside. There's a lot more areas. There's a lot more space. There's a lot more frequencies and sounds and vitamin D from the sun, and you have more freedom, and you just can move more and stretch more. That's what we're supposed to be doing. We're not supposed to be sitting in the house. Okay, we're not supposed to be sitting in the house. We're not supposed to be playing on the phones or watching TV or arguing with people online or listening to these fools that are pushing propaganda on us and our children. That's why they emasculate the men, because they want us out of the way. A man is supposed to be the provider, the protector, the leader, the hunter-gatherer. Why are these women doing everything? They shouldn't have to do everything. The idle hands do the devil's work. We're not supposed to be thinking and thinking and thinking all the time. We're supposed to be getting up and using our upper body strength and doing something. Men aren't even made that way. We're not even able to process that properly. And nobody really is supposed to be sitting around thinking all the time. There's a time and place for everything. We should get up and go do something. We should help people. People need our help. Okay? And I'm just saying, when you help other people, I'm not saying burn yourself out. Okay? And I'm not saying, actually, you really should pray about stuff first before if you even help anybody, if you should or not. And you should pray about everything. But you should go outside and commune with nature, commune with God, have social interactions. Okay? Like somebody told me, even Jesus had a social life. We're supposed to have social interactions. We're not supposed to be isolated in a man-made house, sitting there, doing nothing, eating carbs, getting fat. Okay, arguing and debating about the philosophy of life. So philosophy and meaning of life is simple. It's love. God is spirit. God is love. Love God. Love each other. Take care of the widows and the orphans. Okay, have dominion over the animals means like giving them a home. Like in Russian, the word dom means house. Help the animals. Help the people. Commune with nature, commune with God, be a help one to another, uplift each other, support each other, love God, love each other. That's the purpose and meaning of life. Not to worry, not to think, not to waste your life, what little time we have here, arguing with a bunch of idiots who don't even care if you live or die. Listen to the few people in your life who do care. Very few people in this life are really going to care about you or me or anybody else. Okay, you could spend your whole life listening to people with their agendas and their talking points and sitting there wanting to argue, and they probably don't even take care of their kids or rake their leaves or go cut down the trees, that the dead branches, or lift heavy packages for a woman or something. They probably don't do anything. They're probably deadbeats. They're just thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking and worrying and arguing and fussing and fighting and drinking because they don't want to do anything because they're lazy bums. Okay, man was made in God's image for a reason. A woman was made a helper, a helpmeet, a helper, not supposed to be the primary person doing everything, like I said in the other video. So get up. There's a time and place for everything, but then get up and do something and stop worrying about this stuff and stop following these fools that want to argue with racial stuff and white supremacists and black supremacists and Democrats and Republicans and Muslims and Christians and all this foolish talk, all these agendas, people who admit most of the time they don't even believe half the crap that comes out of their mouth. They're just doing it to keep us arguing and fighting and dividing out of the way so they can get money, power, and control. They don't care if we live or die. They don't even know us. Listen to the people who really love you and listen to God himself and get out there and do something. Think a little bit. Don't say stupid, read and do your math and learn stuff, some skills, but learn some skills that's going to help you in life. Stay with the people who really love you while they're here. Learn to cook, learn to fix a car, learn to do stuff with tools so you can have things ready if somebody needs your help. Okay. And get outside in nature and get outside and get the air and stand up and move and get some sun and see the animals and be kind and be humble and run away from danger, not towards it. Be slow to anger, be quick to forgive. Love God, love each other. God is love, God is spirit. All this other stuff is man-made crap. That's all it is. It's a bunch of nonsense and foolishness. That's all I had to say. Peace.